as commissioner. In fact, a public mandate on Raw this past Monday night has kept Commissioner Foley in power.
Time to get rowdy, boy.
We get rowdy, about to move the thing. Come on, come on, come on. We get rowdy, about to move the thing. K-Kwik screaming, move some thing. Get rowdy, about to move the thing. Here we go, say move some thing. Two real G's, and we about to get rowdy. You didn't know, you better call somebody. Stepping through the doors, cause the mess to fall. No damn doubt about it, K-Kwik and Road Dogg getting rowdy, about to move some thing. Road Dogg with the draft to change. Check yourself and realize we're all that. If you step your ass up and get your hair right back, no doubt about it. Bring your drum with a bet. Putting all the knucklehead haters to rest. Snatch your hands up, and toss in the rim. Coming to real G when you realize that we get rowdy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on.
Talk about a mood change.
Yeah, some timing for right to censor. You know, Steven Richards has been trying, Taz, to censor this rap music all along from Road Dogg's hey.
Naughty, they're nice. The rappers are the ones that are naughty. Music is horrible.
Oh, I see. I think I see what's going on
You
here.
think you see what?
I don't know. Let me think this over. Anyway, here comes the right to censor, looking miserable and stupid and about to be killjoys as usual.
Well, of course they're miserable. Bull and Goodfather, well, they lost their tag team titles last Sunday at Armageddon in that four-corner matchup to Edge and Christian, a matchup that Road Dogg and K-Kwik were involved in as well.
You know, Cole, I think you should get your hair done just like K-Kwik. You might look pretty cool like that.
Well, Steven Richards and Right to Censor have been trying to censor the rap music from Road Dogg and K-Kwik here in recent weeks. Another opportunity to do it again tonight here on Sunday Night Heat. But did you hear Santa Claus? Santa Claus said that rap music's bad and that Right to Censor are actually nice guys. What was that all about?
I don't know. It seems, like I said earlier, a little fishy. I'm starting to really think this whole Santa Claus deal over a little bit. I'm starting to connect the dots.
Well, charismatic young superstar K-Kwik goes to work as the big bull with a knee to the midsection drives K-Kwik down to the mat.
This match should be a hell of a matchup, though, between K-Kwik, Road Dogg, and the Right to Censor. It should be a rocket buster, actually.
Oh, look out now. What's a rocket buster?
Rocket buster. You know what? Well, it's a Donnybrook.
Oh, look at this.
What's a Donnybrook?
It's a fight.
How do you know it's a fight?
That's what JR told me.
JR told me to get my own lines. I get my own line, and now, beautiful, beautiful head scissor. And I get my own nice kip up into some kind of a split. Didn't we do that in the locker room earlier?
I'll tell you, K-Kwik is a tremendous young athlete here in the World Wrestling Federation, but a big right hand by Bull knocks K-Kwik down, and Goodfather will try his fare with this charismatic rookie. K-Kwik with a drop toe hold.
Drop toe hold. And like I said, it will be a rocket buster. That's going to get over just like Donnie.
Well, let me use your word. It's going to be a rocket buster tomorrow night, live on Raw is War, TNN, 9/8 Central. Road Dogg off the blind tag. Goodfather never saw it, and there's the double right hand by Road Dogg and K-Kwik. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful new maneuver. I don't know exactly what that was. That was pretty cool, though.
Raw, TNN, tomorrow night, live, 9/8 Central. You know, Taz, a lot of fans have called WWF offices complaining that they can't find Raw is War. They don't have TNN on their cable companies. Don't call us to complain. Call your local cable systems. Tell them we want TNN, we want Raw is War on Monday night.
Get on the hook. Call up your cable company. Get yourself TNN and watch the World Wrestling Federation on Monday Night Raw.
And look at Steven Richards getting involved, throwing Road Dogg into that clothesline from Bull Buchanan, and Bull with a big right hand to Road Dogg as well. And look at the double team by Right to Censor.
You can't doubt the intensity of the Right to Censor. They come out here and talk about the good fight and all that stuff. Everybody hates them, but these guys are intense competitors. You know, Bull and the Goodfather, they're two big, tough dudes. I've said it time and time again. Cover.
Here's a cover by Goodfather. There's one, there's two, and Road Dogg kicks out. Another cover, another hook of the leg, and a kick out.
Smart think about it. Goodfather trying to get Road Dogg sleeping there.
You know what it is, Taz? Right to Censor has an agenda. They want to clean up what they deem as what they deem as the filth here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, they want to just basically tell us what we need to like and not like and dig and not dig. What the hell they think they are?
As Steven Richards shouts directions, Bull Buchanan in off the tag by the Goodfather. Talking about Raw is War tomorrow night on TNN. Hopefully we'll get an update on the medical condition of Vince McMahon's estranged wife, Linda, who has been brought to a hospital this past Thursday on SmackDown, and no word over the weekend on how she's doing, but I still can't get over the look in the face and in the eyes of Mr. McMahon on SmackDown this past Thursday night.
I mean, how many years has he been married to Linda McMahon?
34.
34 years, children. Well, they're adults now. I mean, Shane and Stephanie, and he just smirked. I'm shocked.
Road Dogg whipped into the corner. Big boot to the face of Bull Buchanan as Road Dogg tries to gain momentum. Both men knock each other down with a double clothesline.
Mr. McMahon, I mean, Jerry Lawler, the King, said it best. I think he's going through some kind of a breakdown.
Yeah, something's going on inside that twisted mind of Mr. McMahon as Steven Richards urges Bull Buchanan to get to his corner. Road Dogg tries to get to his corner as well. Can he make it to K-Kwik? And he does. And here comes K-Kwik.
Boom! K-Kwik on fire, baby. Look at him. Got the Bull rocking. Don't dance. Take him out, kid. There you go, baby.
Right hand of the big Bull. K-Kwik is rolling. Reversal. K-Kwik up off the ropes. Ducks underneath the clothesline by Bull.
Boom!
Nice elbow. Flying elbow to the forehead. A Bull cover, hooks the leg. Goodfather breaks up the 3 count with a shot to the kidneys, and here comes Road Dogg.
Oh, it's breaking down now, baby. It's a 4-way. Go ahead, you talk now.
Don't forget the wild card, Taz, outside the ring, that being Steven Richards. And Steven Richards tries to gun K-Kwik and a right hand for his efforts. Road Dogg ducks underneath the double team.
Steven Richards, such a snaky, slimy dude, man. I can't stand him.
Goodfather up over the top rope. Check this out.
Boom! Hat rack crack. There it is, baby.
Hat rack crack.
Yeah.
Here's the cover. It's over. Road Dogg and K-Kwik.
You know what? I'm going to put a stop to this whole thing with the...
Where are you going? Where the hell is Taz going? As Right to Censor continues the assault on Road Dogg and K-Kwik in the ring. K-Kwik and Road Dogg won this matchup as Steven Richards directs traffic, and Right to Censor, which preaches against gratuitous violence, is engaging in it as well with a bicycle kick to the back of the head of Road Dogg. And Steven Richards now preaching that agenda into the face of K-Kwik. K-Kwik and Road Dogg pick up the victory, but Right to Censor may have won the war here in this one. Well, folks, you know the...
No, I ain't showing no pity. K-Kwik right here in the Queen City. Rowdy. I'm getting rowdy. About to move some things. Saying move some things. Queen City. Rowdy. About to move some things. Move some things. I'm getting rowdy. About to move some things. Move some things. It's the K-Kwik, and I'm about to get rowdy. You didn't know? You better call somebody. Step into the dust, gonna miss you fall. No damn doubt about it. The top dog getting rowdy. About to move some things. It's the K-Kwik with the traffic change. Check yourself and realize I'm all that. Flip your ass up and get your hat right crack. No doubt about it. Finger drum with a bet. Putting all them knucklehead haters to rest. Snatch your ass up and toss it around. It's the K-Kwik with the hype ass sound. Getting rowdy. What's up, Charlotte? We getting rowdy. About to move some things.
A Christmas wrap here on Heat on MTV. Did you see Tony Chimmel trying to break a groove in the ring?
Tony Trimmel's an idiot. He sucks. It's Taz's network on Christmas Eve. More Taz victims. MTV.
So it's K-Kwik and Val Venis one-on-one on Sunday Night Heat. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside. Taz, Right to Censor's been trying to censor rapping. They get a chance to do it again tonight.
Yeah, why do we got to be unpleased with Right to Censor here? Christmas Eve. This is, I don't agree with this.
I understand you have a special present for us on Christmas Eve as well.
Yes, Taz going to share a little Red Hook Christmas style spirit out here tonight.
I can't wait for the Red Hook Christmas-style spirit as K-Kwik and Val Venis in each other's face, starting off this one-on-one matchup. You know, Taz, it was Val Venis and Ivory a couple of weeks ago on Raw, delivering that spike pile driver to China, sending China to the hospital. Now, an MRI was conducted this past week, and preliminary results are out.
Hey, Cole, we don't know if or when we're going to see China again, right?
You're right, and these preliminary findings show that this injury could be career-threatening for China.
A few years back, Cole, a lot of people don't know this, Taz himself sustained a serious neck injury due to a spike pile driver, and it took me out for about 10 months, so who knows what's going to happen with China. It was a brutal way to come back with an injury like that.
Nice drop toe hold from the charismatic young superstar K-Kwik with the right hands to Val Venis of Right to Censor. Been a wild week in the World Wrestling Federation, Taz. I think the whole world was shocked at this diabolical plot that unfolded on Raw this past Monday night. Mr. McMahon and his daughter Stephanie working this plot where they could wrestle control of the CEO office from Mr. McMahon's estranged wife, Linda, and also firing Commissioner McFoley.
Commissioner McFoley said, as far as the Hell in a Cell matchup goes, if anyone gets seriously injured, he should, basically leave the commissionary ship. Well, it seems like Mr. McMahon and Stephanie McMahon kind of helped him out with that, and they're basically in charge now. Well, Vince McMahon is decommissioned. Now what?
Val Venis up over the top rope, and K-Kwik bringing this crowd to its feet on Heat. Check this out,
What the hell
Taz.
is he doing? This ain't like dance fever. Get out there, kid.
K-Kwik up over the top rope, wiping Val Venis out. K-Kwik on a roll.
He's on a roll. He did some kind of splittity, dippity, dip, do deal gimmick. I don't know what that was, but it's kind of cool.
Taz, I'll tell you what. You were talking about Mr. McMahon on Raw this past Monday night. What a metamorphosis for the owner of this company over the 3 days between Raw and SmackDown. Thursday night on SmackDown, we saw a gentler, a kinder Mr. McMahon. He seemed to be doing everything for all the superstars.
Oh, he gave Raven, wow, that was heavy. He gave Raven a hardcore match against Steve Blackman. He gave, look, what he did with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He gave a match against Kane. I mean, Mr. McMahon, I guess he's got a heart. He's in the Christmas spirit.
Here's a cover by K-Kwik. There's two, and Val Venis kicks out. But what about what happened at the end of SmackDown this past Thursday night, Taz? The Rock and Undertaker losing their tag team titles to Edge and Christian in what I think was the biggest screw job in the history of SmackDown by the special guest referee Kurt Angle. But the question is, did Mr. McMahon know what Kurt Angle was up to?
I don't know about that.
Cover by Val Venis. There's two, and K-Kwik kicks out.
I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what. Undertaker, the look that Deadman gave The Rock, well, it was priceless. He gave him some heavy-duty look. He looked a little hot at The Rock.
Val Venis working on K-Kwik. Mr. McMahon granting Stone Cold Steve Austin his Christmas wish on SmackDown Thursday night. Austin goes one-on-one with the Big Red Machine, Kane. All new Raw tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, Christmas night. Stone Cold and Kane one-on-one. That following the choke slam by Kane to Stone Cold on SmackDown.
That match with the Texas Rattlesnake and the Big Red Machine's going to be a Donnybrook. It's going to be a Rocket Buster on TNN. Monday Night Raw, Christmas night. Rocket Buster.
Yeah, it's going to be a Rocket Buster all week long for the World Wrestling Federation. Thursday night, Amarillo, Texas, World Wrestling Federation Live. And how about next Friday night, this coming Friday, Austin, Texas, the World Wrestling Federation TV cameras. Over 40 WWF superstars, including Taz, will be in Austin.
Hell of a backdrap by K-Kwik, reversal by Val Venis, a beautiful head scissor. And what about the big surprise by Taz in a little while, baby?
Look out, K-Kwik surprising Val Venis, and there's a kick out by Val. Yeah, what is this surprise all about? Little Christmas spirit?
I'm not going to stooge it off just yet. A little Christmas spirit by the one-man crime spree in a little while on Heat, baby.
Oh, look at Val Venis. K-Kwik, nice block, shot to the kidneys, another one to the ribs.
Like he's going for the cradle suplex, Val does.
K-Kwik tossing Val Venis up on the top rope. Tell you, this young K-Kwik is impressive, Taz.
Yeah, he is. He looks great. He's in great shape, just as Val is. Looks like he's going in for either probably a head scissor hurricanrana from the top rope.
And there it is, Val Venis.
Nailed it.
Center of the ring, can K-Kwik pick up the victory? Hooks the leg. There's two, and Val Venis just gets the shoulder up before a count of three.
He would have topped Val a little quicker and hooked that leg a little more intense. He might have got the 3 count on that one.
Now this Right to Censor group got theirs on SmackDown this past Thursday night. The one, Billy Gunn defeating Steven Richards, center of the ring. Val Venis.
It was great to see Steven Richards just get his ass whooped.
Look at this. Fisherman suplex, hook of the leg. It's over. Val Venis with a victory over K-Kwik. Val Venis picks up the victory in impressive fashion over K-Kwik as we kick off this Christmas Eve edition of Heat.
Cool versus Tiger Ali Singh and Lowdown. I'll tell you, Steven Richards, many people will scoff at Lowdown and Tiger Ali Singh, but you really have to give D'Lo and Chaz some credit. I mean, they embraced the beliefs of Tiger Ali Singh, and, well, they've been on sort of a winning streak as of late.
It's because everybody's unified in there. Those 3 men are almost like a family, and he is showing them the way.
Oh, great. We're going to hear from Tiger.
Why is it that every time we come to one of your cities, you people chant USA, USA? I have no idea. And I'll tell you 2 reasons. Number 1, you are all ignorant. Number 2, you are all prejudiced. people that have the rich history. It is my people that have the rich tradition. You people have nothing to be proud of. That's why I want you all to listen. I want you all to be silent. I want you all to be silent as we pay our respects.
Well, as Tiger and D'Lo and Chaz pay the respects, let's take you back to WWF Jack last night. It was D'Lo Brown versus Grandmaster Sexay when Tiger Ali Singh got involved, allowing D'Lo to pick up the victory. Later on in the evening, Scotty 2 Hotty went one-on-one against Chaz. And as Scotty 2 Hotty was distracted by Tiger, Chaz tried to take advantage. But Grandmaster Sexay and the hip-hop drop allowed Scotty 2 Hotty to pick up the victory. So Scotty and his partner Grandmaster go 1-for-1 against Lowdown last night on Jacked.
And here you have, Michael, two disgusting individuals here with Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hotty. We've tried to censor them in the past.
Steven, you talk about right to censor, trying to censor Too Cool in the past. I don't get it. I think these guys are cool.
I think they're disgusting. I think they're lewd. And I think that worm is nothing more than pornography.
Pornography, it's entertainment. We're all about entertainment here in the World Wrestling Federation. Give me a break about it being lewd and pornographic.
That's exactly what the problem is, and that's exactly why I'm here tonight on Heat.
Oh, great. So we're going to get an hour-long lecture about right to censor's beliefs here on Heat tonight on MTV.
It's a...
Come on, Steven, get rowdy.
Get rowdy?
Yeah, get rowdy. I mean, he's having fun. K-Kwik's a blast.
Getting rowdy is not having fun. Getting rowdy is starting a fight.
Well, you give me a break. Getting rowdy means getting down, having a good time, being cool. I mean, get with the lingo. You're on MTV
You think fighting is cool?
Well, we're about to have a great wrestling match here. 6-man. Too Cool and K-Kwik against Lowdown and Tiger Ali Singh. And here we go. Grandmaster Sexay starting things off against Chaz. So once again, Steven Richards, you're here this week, not just to guest host Sunday Night Heat, if my facts are correct, but basically to clean up what you call the disgusting MTV.
It's the beginning in a long journey here on MTV of cleaning up their product and bringing it to an acceptable level.
Yeah, look at Grandmaster Sexay.
Why did he hit D'Lo? Why did he even go after Tiger? The man in the ring is Chaz.
And Chaz with the right hand of Grandmaster Sexay taking advantage. I'll tell you what, Steven Richards, you've tasted success here in the World Wrestling Federation. Right to censor as the women's champion, Al Ivory. They've had the tag team champions. What a missile drop kick by Grandmaster Sexay. But why would you blast the World Wrestling Federation? I mean, it's been pretty good to you, I think, over the past few months.
It's been good to me, but I feel like I can be even better to the World Wrestling Federation by doing this service, by being a member of Right to Censor.
Oh, look out, Scotty 2 Hotty, tremendous suplex on Chaz, and there's the kip up, and Scotty 2 Hotty in control, and check this out, Too Cool getting down with the moonwalk.
What's the point of that? What is entertaining about that?
It's called having fun, and well, D'Lo initiated that attack, and there's Tiger Ali Singh hanging Scotty 2 Hotty up on the top rope. Steven, big, huge matchup tomorrow night. One of the biggest matches in the history of Raw as Stone Cold Steve Austin goes one-on-one with Kurt Angle with a World Wrestling Federation title on the line.
So after Steve Austin tries to basically do vehicular manslaughter to William Regal, now he has a World Wrestling Federation title shot? Where's the justice in that?
I'll agree with you, Stone Cold Steve Austin was out of control this past Thursday night on SmackDown. But Mr. McMahon put him in the triple threat match. Stone Cold Steve Austin won it fair and square. In fact, Mr. McMahon counted the 1-2-3 to put Austin into the match tomorrow night.
Let's not go past the facts of Steve Austin basically flipping his middle finger in the face of this company and the owner of this company in authority, no mind you.
Oh, look at this now. Chaz up over the top.
Excellent maneuver.
D'Lo onto Scotty 2 Hotty, and Lowdown is cooking here as Chaz goes to work on K-Kwik and Grandmaster Sexay as well. I'll tell you what, Lowdown really has been working well as a team under the tutelage of Tiger Ali Singh.
Yes, I know a lot about tag teams here in the WWF, and Tiger Ali Singh is just what Chaz and D'Lo needed to pull it together.
What do you mean he's just what they needed?
He's just what they needed. How many times have they lost since they've been with Tiger? There's Tiger with a big double chop to the throat.
Not many. I mean, Tiger Ali Singh has had a good influence on their lives, but what do you think, Steven? Why is Lowdown a better team now with Tiger than without?
Because now not only do they have meaning here in the WWF, but they have meaning in life. A meaning as a family values.
Oh, and you should know all about family values.
Yes, I do.
Look at Scotty Too Hotty up off the ropes. D'Lo Brown. Oh, tremendous counter by Scotty. D'Lo face first off the mat. And now Scotty needs to make a tag to either K-Kwik or Grandmaster Sexay.
Both men need to make the tag. D'Lo needs to make the tag to Chaz or Tiger right now, too.
Referee beginning to count, fans starting to come alive. Sunday Night Heat coming to you live here from WWF New York. Steven Richards joining me for commentary. Ivory from Right to Censor here as well. And here's the tag to Chaz, and here's the tag to the charismatic, the rookie sensation, K-Kwik with a heel kick to the face of Chaz. You got to give this K-Kwik credit, whether or not you agree with his rap music, Stevie. He's a tremendous athlete.
He is. I totally agree with it, but I don't understand.
Here's the cover. First cover of the matchup. There's one, there's two, and Tiger breaks up the 3 count.
Why the rap, though? Why the rap?
What's wrong with rap music? It's entertaining. It's a lot of fun. Here's the double team on Tiger Ali Singh. Double hip toss by Too Cool. D'Lo Brown in trouble as well. And a big back body drop.
The referee's totally lost control of this match already. He needs to take control and get 4 of those men out.
Scotty Too Hotty hammering away on Tiger Ali Singh. Grandmaster Sexy knocking Chaz up over the top rope. On D'Lo Brown. There goes K-Kwik over the top as well. Wait a minute. Scotty Too Hotty. Bulldog!
This is most unacceptable pornographic rude maneuver in World Wrestling Federation history. And if I had anything to say about it right now, I would shut it off and not let these people see it.
I think it's funny as hell. Here's the worm. Scotty Too Hotty. D'Lo in trouble. Chop to the throat for the exclamation point.
Totally unacceptable.
Oh, wait a minute. Tiger from behind. That's unacceptable. And Scotty's tossed over the top rope. Wait a minute. Grandmaster. Into the lateral press. Here's the cover. Oh, and D'Lo Brown just breaking up the 3 count.
Nice save.
And now D'Lo and Chaz with a double team on Grandmaster. And Too Cool and K-Kwik in all kinds of trouble here, Steven. A ton of trouble for Too Cool and K-Kwik.
What is K-Kwik?
Oh, wait a minute. A kick to the back of the head. Covered by K-Kwik. And he got him. K-Kwik and Too Cool pick up the win.
He totally jumped Chaz from behind. He totally jumped Chaz from behind. That shouldn't have been allowed. That count should not have been made.
Now, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black, Steven Richards? You've never done that in your career. I recall, what was it, just a week or two ago?
Who is he going against? I guess we'll find out. But K-Kwik found out what Taz is about.
Moves of fame. So many damn styles get tossed up in the mix. Everybody saying, get rowdy, K-Kwik. I'm a moves of fame. They want to see me make my move and shake my ass like Django Lion. I got the flesh crawling when you see me. Ladies want to feel me. Knuckleheads want to try and be me. I get down, nice and easy. I get clean. Hold on, dirty ass lazy. Tease, I be the rash on your ass. They be hollering, separate like the bad. I ain't fearing nobody. It's the K-Kwik, damn right, getting rowdy. Same moves of thing. Same moves of thing. Getting rowdy.
Well, K-Kwik gonna have his hands full tonight with 350 pounds, 6'8" of Albert.
Following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making its way to the ring from Boston, Mass. Weighing in at 347 pounds, Albert.
So fans here at WWF New York, enjoying Sunday Night Heat here tonight, and there's the charismatic young superstar, K-Kwik Taz, who, had a few run-ins with you in recent weeks. What is your problem with this kid, K-Kwik?
I don't have a problem. When the problem solved, he became just another victim to the one-man crime spree. You see, K-Kwik's got tons of potential, ain't no doubt about it. Charismatic, tons of athletic ability, and a hell of a look. But he's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to learn, and Albert, just like I taught him, I think Albert's going to teach him a lesson too.
Well, here's Albert, 350 pounds. Look at the military press on K-Kwik, who lands on his feet. Up off the ropes, the quickness of K-Kwik could help him win this matchup against Albert here tonight on Sunday Night Hit. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and Guerrero almost takes that big head of Albert off.
Takes more than that to get down to Big Albert. Oh, there goes K-Kwik's head, baby.
Well, folks, we are 3 weeks away from No Way Out. Austin versus Triple H, Stone Cold and Triple H. That's if They abide by Mr. McMahon's zero tolerance policy. Doesn't matter who touches who, both will be punished. If Triple H or Stone Cold touch one another, Triple H suspended for 6 months, Taz, and Stone Cold, well, he loses his main event, his title shot at WrestleMania. Can they do it?
That's a big if. I don't think they can do it. And by the way, what's going to happen tomorrow night on Raw on TNN? You know, is Austin going to keep antagonizing the game? That's what I want to know.
Well, Triple H.
Oh, look at this.
Beer spilled on him by Stone Cold. On SmackDown this past Thursday night. Albert now into the cover. Hook of the leg. There's two. And a kick out. Also, Triple H had his match. His match was cost thanks to Stone Cold Steve Austin on SmackDown this past Thursday night.
What about the toilet bowl? Austin clogged up the toilet bowl. Right?
Oh, what a headbutt by Albert to K-Kwik.
He clogged up Stephanie and the game's toilet bowl. That was funny. I like that.
That's the question of TNN Raw tomorrow night, 9/8 Central, live from the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Will Stone Cold and Triple H be able to keep their hands off of one another just 3 weeks away from their huge matchup at No Way Out?
Michael Coleslaw, 3 weeks is a long time. A long time. And I'll tell you, I just don't think the rattlesnake, the rattlesnake's going to take lightly what happened at that contract signing when the game took that that steel briefcase to Austin's head.
Oh, look out now. Albert with a bear hug on K-Kwik. K-Kwik walked right into that one, and what a slam by Albert. Albert, of course, splitting from Test just a few weeks ago, and perhaps one of the best things in Albert's career, and maybe even one of the best things in Test's career. We'll see the new European champion Test in action a little bit later on.
Yes, we will, as K-Kwik just looked like a rag doll. I mean, Albert just threw him around like a little wet rag. I mean, you know...
Speaking of rag dolls, did you see that guy who got knocked out of bounds, ran through the yardage marker XFL last night live on NBC? What a drop kick.
The Hitmen versus the Outlaws, right?
Yeah, the Hitmen looked great in that matchup, losing 19-0 to Las Vegas.
The Hitmen need to go back to New York or New Jersey, wherever the hell they're from, and regroup.
Albert, nobody home as K-Kwik rolls out of the way. Capacity crowds all over the XFL this weekend. Las Vegas last night, also Orlando. What about the crowd? 40,000 in San Francisco today at a huge game on UPN.
I just let you in my green room to watch that game. We were, what a shot. We were just checking out the Demon versus the Extreme.
Look out now. Albert misses with a big clothesline. K-Kwik catches it with a heel kick to the face. And can K-Kwik capitalize? Cover, hooks the leg. There's two and a kick out.
See, there you go. That's what I mean, Cole. He's inexperienced. Got to hook that leg of that big man much more aggressively. Albert's a monster. You got to hook him tight. Cradle him up.
And a big headlock. Look out now. K-Kwik to the midsection, and big update from that game on UPN XFL. San Francisco Demons have defeated the LA Extreme Taz. Look out.
DDT. They won it, huh?
Yeah, they won it. As K-Kwik with a DDT. Could have Albert here. Hooks the leg, too, and Albert kicks out before the count of three.
Early prediction by Taz. The Demons are going to the big game at the end, in my opinion.
You're fumbling your words like Malenko's fumbling with his dates. And look at that. What a slam by Albert. Here's the cover, the power bomb. Albert picks up the victory over K-Kwik.
Well, kind of like a choke, kind of like a double choke slam into a power bomb.
Albert with a huge win on Heat.
If the color fits, wear it, right?
Yeah, that was just shake.
Well, set for action now here on Sunday Night Heat. One of Perry Saturn's radical brothers, Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat, on his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making its way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Well, Eddie Guerrero set for one-on-one action against K-Kwik. Taz, I'll tell you what, you can hear Latino Heat, the entrance music for Eddie Guerrero, also the recording debut of The Rock called Pie, and also your song, If You Dare, coming this Tuesday. This Tuesday, WWF Volume 5 available in stores everywhere, but you can pre-order it at ShopZone.com.
No doubt about it. Pie, If You Dare, Taz's song, Eddie Guerrero's songs on there, Latino Heat, debut of Pie by The Rock. It's going to be the bomb.
You can hear this song as well. K-Kwik in the house.
Taz, you're a music star now?
Well, I try to be, Perry. I'm a little bit of a music star.
Multi-talented.
Yeah, multi-talented, like you. Of course. Right here, Pie, baby. Pie. Pie.
I'ma move some things. They want me but to move and shake it ass like Django Lane. I got the flesh crawling when you see me. They just wanna feel me. Knuckleheads wanna drive me, man. I get down nice and easy.
So K-Kwik wrapping his way into the ring, set to go one-on-one with Eddie Guerrero, and of course, Perry, Eddie Guerrero, one of your brothers from the Radicals group, and Eddie's been hurt in recent months. Last couple of months out of action because of the Walls of Jericho by Y2J, Chris Jericho. Eddie looks like he's been 100% though recently.
Oh, Eddie's back to go. All the Radicals are back together. It's the Radicals year. It's time for us to get it together here in the WWF.
Yeah, talking about the Radicals year, it was just over a year ago that Perry Saturn, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and Dean Malenko joined the World Wrestling Federation as Eddie Guerrero starts things off against K-Kwik. And it looked like, Perry, to me, not to be out of line or anything, but that Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, and Chris Benoit really, well, they rose to the top a lot quicker than you did. You really seem to be left on the back burner over the past few months.
Okay, Michael, you want to start off like that,
No,
huh?
I'm just asking you a simple question.
Okay, first off, I'm not going to make any excuses, but I did suffer from 2 broken bones in my back, and I never missed one match. I worked from April to now with broken bones in my back. I'm finally fully rehabbed and ready to go.
Well, I do have to say, Perry, that
And Perry hurt is better than half the guys healthy. And you keep getting smart with him, he might bust you up.
Well, I'm not getting smart with
And
Perry.
I'm not gonna get you back.
Oh, look out. Eddie Guerrero up over the top into the sternum of K-Kwik. First cover of the matchup by Eddie Guerrero. There's 2 and a kick out. Well, there have been questions in recent weeks, Perry, about your relationship with Terry. We understood in the beginning it was a business relationship, but what we saw backstage earlier on tonight, obviously it's a little bit more than just business.
Taz, is this guy an idiot?
No, he's a complete
Can you
idiot.
see? Of course it's more than business. We're all over each other.
It's obvious. Ray Charles can see it. Come on, it's obvious.
Let me tell you something. I'm serious about 2 things. 1, climbing up the ladder in the WWF. 2, my little she-devil. I'll tell you what, she may be the one for me.
There you go, baby.
Oh, look at this. K-Kwik up over the top goes Eddie Guerrero, in trouble after the back body drop. Well, you know, obviously, Perry, you seem to have your affairs with women. Wait a minute, covered by K-Kwik, hook of the leg, 2 and a kick out.
You ain't beating Guerrero that easy. Come on, quick.
You have your affairs with your woman Terry in order, but what about one of your other Radical brothers, Dean Malenko? Do you ever take Dean aside and maybe give him advice? Maybe say, Dean, things aren't quite working so well with Lita.
Hey, Dean's got more women than the Pope's got Catholics. So what? One girl has bad taste. Don't fault Dean for Lita's bad taste.
Well, Lita's bad taste has gotten Dean into a match tomorrow night on Raw and TNN. It's Dean and Lita one-on-one. Any advice to Dean about that matchup tomorrow night?
Let's clarify that. Lita's stupidity got her in a match with Dean, one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the history of wrestling.
Even those silly Hardys are probably upset that Lita got her ass into that kind of match. She's gonna get stretched and tapped out.
Well, Matt Hardy's been obviously concerned about Lita's well-being as of late as Eddie Guerrero brings K-Kwik back into the ring. And look at Eddie Guerrero with the suplex to K-Kwik into the cover. Eddie Guerrero may have him here. There's 2 and a kick out.
Eddie's just playing with this kid, K-Kwik. K-Kwik ain't in Eddie Guerrero's ballpark, his league or nothing.
I'll tell you, Taz, if Eddie Guerrero connects with that frog splash, this one's going to be over. And speaking of finishing maneuvers, Perry, what about this finishing maneuver? Well, I mistakenly called it the Death Valley Driver on SmackDown Thursday night.
Say it right.
Well, the King corrected me, but why don't you tell us all about this finishing maneuver? What do you call it?
Is this, what do you do with your girlfriend? You let her out much? It's a moss-covered, 3-handle family gradunzo.
Well,
and if it was the Death Valley Driver, we wouldn't even be talking about it right now.
What a heel kick by K-Kwik, but where'd you get that name? What's the name all about?
What do you mean, what is the name all about? Didn't you just hear me? If I called it the Death Valley Driver, we wouldn't even be talking about
What
it.
he's trying to tell you is he got that name.
Wait a minute, cover by K-Kwik, he's got him, no, and a kick out.
He uses that name to get the move over there, genius. Open up your ears, jackass.
Well, thanks, Taz. I'm glad you clarified it for me.
See, now you get hot. See, now you get hot.
You know the P word. Publicity.
Publicity.
Come on.
Okay, well, since we're talking about publicity and we're talking about getting guys over, what are your aspirations? What are you inspired to do here over the next couple of weeks in the World Wrestling
Cole, I
Federation?
think your lipstick's a little smeared.
Right, look out, K-Kwik, high-risk maneuver, top rope, Eddie moves out of the way.
That's Perry sticking his tongue down Terry's throat.
Excuse me, were you talking to me?
No,
I'm sorry.
brother, we weren't.
Eddie Guerrero's in control of K-Kwik. Look out now. Hey, guys, I think that
Brainbuster, baby.
there's a hotel right across the block. You might be able to get a room key tonight.
Oh, there's plenty of rooms here. Just relax and watch Eddie beat this guy.
Eddie Guerrero going to go to the top rope. K-Kwik is in all kinds of trouble. Eddie Guerrero taking a lot of time here, though, Taz.
Going for the frog splash right here. If it is, it's all over but the shouting, baby. Boom! There it is.
Frog splash by Eddie Guerrero. Lights out for K-Kwik. Eddie picks up the win. And Perry, very impressive for Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero.
Lenny Guerrero picks up the victory, but as I said before, I think that Perry and Terry, well, they got something on you backstage this afternoon. Check it out. He's in the house.
It's called Heat. The show's called Sunday Night Heat. Cole, that man. Sunday Night Heat.
What a jersey talk.
Exactly.
I gotta yell and get rowdy, K-Kwik, get rowdy. I'ma move some things. They wanna see me up, move and shake that ass like Daniel Lane. I got your flesh calling when you see me. Ladies wanna feel me. Now go ahead, wanna try and be man. I get down like the G's at. I get greased at. Ooh, that old dirty ass please at. Please, I be rad on your ass. Hollering, refereeing such the dance. I ain't fearing nobody. Make some noise, let me hear you get rowdy.
Word. Okay, Kwik is going to have his hands full tonight as we kick off Sunday Night Heat.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 288 pounds. Haku.
Wild night playing here from WWF New York. Of course, Trish Stratus, the guest host, playing the dating game. And we also made mention at the top of the show as well, Mr. McMahon with a major announcement concerning Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And rumors have been swirling all weekend long.
No doubt, Coleslaw. I can't wait to hear what the boss, what Mr. McMahon's got to say when it comes to Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And here's Haku with a big right hand, starting off against the charismatic young superstar. K-Kwik, first matchup of the evening here on Sunday Night Heat. Still to come, X Factor in action against the Hollies. And as we mentioned, Mr. McMahon. Oh, look out. Look at that. Great agility by K-Kwik. And this youngster's got a lot of heart.
No doubt, but if he keeps doing those flip-flops, he's going to get caught by Haku. Bam! Pancake Kwik.
And there is the power of Haku, following it up with a big clothesline. Wild week in the World Wrestling Federation. On Raw, crowning a new tag team, I should say a new Intercontinental Champion. Triple H defeating Jeff Hardy in the rematch. And then this past Thursday night on SmackDown, Taz, we crowned new tag team champions. The Undertaker and Kane defeating Edge and Christian.
Cole, you and I sitting ringside at SmackDown, we couldn't believe it. The Big Red Machine and Dead Man Inc. become new WWF Tag Champs. I was shocked.
K-Kwik trying to battle back against Haku, and Haku with the power going to work now. To K-Kwik pulling his Lennox Lewis as he covers up in the corner here on Sunday Night Heat.
Lennox Lewis, did he get his ass kicked?
Yeah, 5th round. As Haku now works on K-Kwik. Tomorrow night, for the first time ever, Taz, Raw is War coming your way from Denver, Colorado. Big blizzard rolling into Denver tonight, but it's going to be hot in the Pepsi Center tomorrow night. Raw is War sold out, 9 o'clock, 8 Central on TNN. And speaking about how hot the World Wrestling Federation's been as of late, Taz, listen to this. Tickets went on sale for a Raw is War date in May in Calgary this past Saturday, yesterday. Tickets selling out in Calgary in 40 minutes.
Really?
40 minutes.
They must have heard I was on the card.
And look at Haku now in control of K-Kwik. If you're K-Kwik, what do you have to do against a man like Haku in this matchup?
Survive. That's what you got to do against Haku. And K-Kwik at the moment, he's not doing too good of a job of that. K-Kwik needs to capitalize on the speed that he has, but he can't outdo the power of that man right there, Haku.
Trish Stratus, our guest host here tonight on Heat, going to play the dating game. And I'll tell you, we have got some 3 winners who are going to play the dating game here with Trish tonight. From what I understand, we have a gentleman from Ireland, we have an out-of-work actor, and we have a guy from Jersey.
He's probably out of work too. Everybody from Jersey's out of work.
K-Kwik whipped into the corner by Haku. Nobody K-Kwik rolling out of the way, and now can the youngster build some momentum against Haku.
Well, he's picking it up. This is what he needs to do. Lay it in right there on Haku and get him rocking.
And K-Kwik now off the ropes. Haku meets him halfway, and K-Kwik tries to knock him down with a clothesline. That's like hitting a brick wall.
No doubt. You need a baseball bat to take Haku off his feet.
Oh, knocks him down that time. Flying cross body by K-Kwik. And K-Kwik looking to pull a big upset over Haku. Walked into that one. There's the head scissors by K-Kwik.
Caught him with that earlier, similar move of flying head scissors, and I can't believe you got him twice with it.
Boom! What a drop kick. Missile drop kick by K-Kwik off the second rope. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Got him, no. Kick out by Haku before the count of 3.
What is Mr. McMahon going to say in a little while? That's what I want to know. What's he going to say on Heat, Cole?
Rumors have been circulating all weekend long. Some major announcement. Here's the lateral press. Hook of the leg. And a kick out again. Rumors have been swirling all weekend long. It involves Stone Cold Steve Austin. It involves Triple H. Mr. McMahon, apparently, rumors saying he's been nervous all weekend long about this situation.
Vince McMahon nervous?
Oh, look out. K-Kwik could pull a huge one here, Taz. Can he roll into the cover? Yes, he does.
He's got him.
There's two. Oh, and Haku just got the shoulder up before the count of three.
K-Kwik could have hooked that leg a little tighter. He might have got the dupe on Haku.
And K-Kwik, oh, there's a shot to the kidney by Haku. And this fierce animal, Haku, tries to turn the tables. K-Kwik off the rope. There's the slam by Haku. K-Kwik reverses it. And he got him. What an upset. An upset by K-Kwik on Heat.
Here's your winner, K-Kwik.
What an upset, Taz. K-Kwik over Haku.
No doubt that was a big-time upset. I never seen that one coming. He rolled through, got the pin on Haku.
That throughout the hour, including footage and a sit-down interview with the APA about WCW here live tonight.
So many damn styles get tossed up in the mix. I got them yelling, get rowdy, K-Kwik, get rowdy. I'ma move some things. They wanna see me dancing ass like Jackie Lane. I got your flesh crawling when you see me. Ladies wanna feel me. I go ahead, wanna try me, man. I get down nice and easy. I get greasy. Low down, dirty ass, sleazy. Jeez, man, I be the rat on your ass. Hollering, suffering, sucker dash. I ain't fearing nobody. Make noise, let me hear you get rowdy.
I just wish somebody would tell me what the hell this kid's saying. I never understand a word he's saying with this rap stuff. I like rap.
K-Kwik, ready for action. I know he does say hat, rat, cracked.
Yeah, hat, rat, the kick.
Right.
I know what it is.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, Justin Credible.
And Taz, Just Incredible gets set to take K-Kwik on one-on-one here tonight on Heat. I know I've had the opportunity to speak with you in depth over the past few days. You have been extremely upset over this situation concerning Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I would imagine at some point tonight, you're going to have something to say about the Texas Rattlesnake.
Oh, you're damn skippy. I got a few things to say about the Texas Rattlesnake.
Well, just incredible, of course, from X Factor and X Factor member Albert winning the Intercontinental Championship this past Thursday night on SmackDown with the help of Diamond Dallas Page and the Diamond Cutter interfering in that matchup and taking on the Big Red Machine Kane. I'll tell you what, speaking of WCW, it has been an unbelievable week in the World Wrestling Federation. Shane McMahon's led WCW invading the hallowed ground of Madison Square Garden and taking on the World Wrestling Federation.
I couldn't believe it, Cole. I mean, I couldn't believe it not only on Raw, but on SmackDown. Hallowed ground of Madison Square Garden World Wrestling Federation. I mean, I've only been in the WWF a year and a half or so. I mean, I haven't been here as long as guys like The Undertaker and Bob Holly and Bradshaw and all these guys. I mean, it was amazing to see that WCW invade the WWF.
Well, the charismatic K-Kwik delivering the right hands to Just Incredible in control of this matchup. You talk about WCW, a group for so many years trying to keep the World Wrestling Federation down. Stole many of the high-priced free agents from the World Wrestling Federation in the mid-90s. In fact, was the major competitor to the WWF until it, oh, look out, K-Kwik over the top. And wiping Just Incredible out.
What a maneuver.
And WCW was in trouble until it was bought out from underneath Mr. McMahon by his own son Shane, and now it's turned into a family war. Shane's WCW, Mr. McMahon's World Wrestling Federation.
Oh yeah, I mean, no.
Oh man. Well, we got to take another look at K-Kwik, the charismatic young superstar flying high.
Yeah, look at this. Big dive, bam, right over the top rope on Just Incredible, but I've seen a few seconds ago, Just Incredible, a little more experienced than K-Kwik. Meant the pole, crotch-wise.
And why is WCW invading WWF territory? Well, owner Shane McMahon put it plain and simple on Raw this past Monday night. He claims his father, Mr. McMahon, Tad, has blocked WCW from being on television. So the only way to get FaceTime for... Look out now, covered by Just Incredible, kick out after two. The only way for Shane to get FaceTime for his WCW stars is by invading Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, and we're going to see that tomorrow. From what I understand, we're going to see our first, I guess, WCW matchup or matchups.
Oh, look out now. Cover by Just Incredible and a kick out after 2.
Tomorrow night on Raw, then.
Another cover and another kick out. Another cover again, and K-Kwik kicks out a 3rd time.
Oh, Just Incredible. He's feisty tonight, I guess.
You were talking about the big decree handed down on SmackDown by Linda McMahon. There will be WCW matches on Raw and SmackDown this week. It is unprecedented. WCW stars against WCW stars at a WWF event.
It is history in the making, and it's going to go down live tomorrow night on TNN. It is going to be unreal. It's going to be a rocket buster.
Yeah, it's going to be an unbelievable week in Tacoma tomorrow night, and of course Tuesday night at the Tacoma Dome in Washington. And Just Incredible in control of K-Kwik, who tries to battle back. Elbows to the midsection now. Just Incredible, the only member of X Factor without gold. X-Pac, the new light heavyweight champion, and Albert, the new Intercontinental champion.
Well, I mean, you know, Just Incredible. I mean, in the past in his career in ECW, especially, he's had taste of gold. He can carry gold, but he just ain't got none here in the WWF.
And what a shot by K-Kwik. Just Incredible hung up top rope. And K-Kwik gonna bring Justin for a little ride. You know, we were talking about Linda McMahon and the big statement she made on SmackDown this past Thursday night. Linda McMahon and Mr. McMahon also agreeing that 3 weeks from tonight, look out now, hook of the leg by K-Kwik, kick out. 3 weeks from tonight at the Gund Arena in Cleveland, Taz, for the first time ever at Invasion, WWF versus WCW.
Oh, man, I mean, for years and years, people have been waiting to see something like this. And we're going to get to see it at Invasion in Cleveland.
Heel kick could be it, hook of the leg, and the ever-tough Just Incredible gets the shoulder up.
Cleveland's going to be unreal. Invasion's going to be the bomb.
And look at K-Kwik, Just Incredible. Nice counter. K-Kwik in trouble, elbows to the side of the head of Just Incredible. 2 very quick, aggressive young superstars going at it in this matchup. Look out, K-Kwik may have him.
He's got him.
And just kicks out before a count of 3. A near fall on Just Incredible for K-Kwik. Kick to the midsection now for Just Incredible. K-Kwik over the top.
They're going back and forth. There goes K-Kwik. Oh, that's a little dance.
A version of X marks the spot. X-Pac not included, and Just Incredible picks up.
I mean, she shouldn't get mad. I mean, Trish wanted to get a little piece of Matt Hardy. I mean, your match would be happy.
Hey, it's K-Kwik.
He's gonna rap.
Damn style, get tossed to be the next. I gotta get rowdy, K-Kwik, get rowdy. I'ma move some things. They wanna see me but move and shake an ass like Daniel Lane. I got flesh crawling when you see me. Ladies wanna feel me. Now go ahead, wanna try and be, man. I get down nice and easy. I get greasy. Who down dirty ass sleazy. Tease me, I be the rash when you ask. Hollering, referee, suck the dash. I ain't fearing nobody.
I think you should get your hair done like K-Kwik.
Yeah, if I had hair, I wouldn't get it done like him. But you know, Cole, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, as everybody knows. Yeah, I'm a rap fan, but I just still can't figure out what Quick's saying.
I know he says hat, rack, cracked at one point.
The kick gimmick.
Well, that's what he calls it, but it's in his song as well. Well, Taz, Rhyno's been hardcore champion a couple of times, most recently 2 weeks ago at Madison Square Garden, defeating Test, but he had that hardcore title stolen from around his waist.
No doubt about it, he got robbed. Boom, Mike Awesome robs Rhyno with a hardcore title. Mike Awesome forcing the referee for the pin count, and Mike Awesome makes history. WCW contracted wrestler. He's a WWF hardcore champion.
Yeah, WCW star Mike Awesome invading Madison Square Garden 2 weeks ago. And in this past week on Raw, Rhyno defeated Test. So it's going to be Rhyno against Mike Awesome with the hardcore title on the line 2 weeks from tonight at Invasion on pay-per-view. And well, Test didn't get any help from the WWF locker room on Raw this past Monday night.
Oh, Test got tore up by the WWF locker room. I mean, you know, the WWF locker room thought that, you know, Test was the mole, but apparently he wasn't.
Yeah, they thought Test was the mole. Look out. K-Kwik, cross body into the lateral press, hook in the leg, and a kick out.
Who is the mole, Cole?
We don't know.
Actually, I know who it is. Just figured it out. You. Cole Mole. It runs. That's what Cole's the mole.
Basically, the deal with this mole is WWF Super superstars believe that there's someone within their ranks who are letting Shane McMahon and WCW stars know what's going on in this whole invasion situation, and who is the mole?
I don't know. Don't look at me. I ain't the mole. My name don't rhyme with mole.
Well, we thought it was Test, but we found out later on it couldn't have been Test. Test not too pleased after being assaulted by the WWF locker room. Nonetheless, Rhyno in control of K-Kwik. An historic pay-per-view in 2 weeks. It's going to be amazing to see Mike Awesome and Rhyno go at it for that hardcore title, which Awesome stole basically from the World Wrestling Federation.
Like I said a second ago, Mike Awesome.
Cover and a kick out by
Mike Awesome forced the referee for the pin cover, and 24/7 rule. Mike Awesome making history. But Rhyno's got an unbelievable chance at Invasion to get his title back against Mike Awesome. I'm pulling for Rhyno. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm rooting for him.
Also at Invasion, the inaugural Brawl Taz, the best of the WCW against the best of the WWF. Look out off the suplex. Rhyno will float into the cover, and here's the kick out by K-Kwik. You talk about Raw's War tomorrow night, 9/8 Central on TNN, live from Atlanta, Georgia, the former headquarters of WCW.
Yeah, that's WCW announcers saying it's like their stomping grounds. Listen, Atlanta, Philadelphia, New York, California, it's all WWF territory. That's the bottom line.
But since we are in Atlanta, you never know who's going to show up. And here's Rhyno, top rope, high-risk maneuver. Goes out of the way. Nobody home for Rhyno. And can K-Kwik capitalize now?
Rhyno's showing amazing athletic ability, but really bad accuracy.
Rhyno misses with the big forearm, and K-Kwik nails him with a
cover him. You don't get Rhyno down much, you better get on top.
Raw goes on the air, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, TNN tomorrow night, and right out of the chute, right after all the fireworks,
Shane O'Mac and DDP
in a street fight. The owner of WCW, Shane McMahon, against one of his own stars, Diamond Dallas Page, in a street fight tomorrow night.
One of Shane O'Mac's top stars from WCW, and Shane O'Mac's already in some hot water with his own crew. Kind of like his old man.
And here's K-Kwik. It all started on SmackDown Thursday night. Diamond Dallas Page and rebel members of WCW beating the hell out of The Undertaker in the parking lot. Shane McMahon said that was enough. Diamond Dallas Page took exception, separated Shane McMahon, and gave him a concussion.
Rhyno just got flattened by K-Kwik. I was surprised Rhyno lost that punch out there with Quick.
Head scissors by K-Kwik. K-Kwik, the charismatic young superstar, is quick. Face first goes Rhyno. K-Kwik into the cover, hooks the leg. Could be a big upset, and Rhyno kicks out after the count of 2.
K-Kwik just lacks an experience a little bit, but give this guy some time, he's going to be a big star, as Rhyno is rapidly becoming.
K-Kwik up over the top of Rhyno. Tremendous balance. And Rhyno misses again. The quickness of K-Kwik. There's the gore by Rhyno. Hook of the leg. Lights out K-Kwik. Rhyno wins.
No more flips, no more back kicks, no more splits, no more nothing. Just got pinned by the gore.
If Rhyno hits this move, the gore, 2 weeks from tonight at Invasion, on Mike Awesome, bam, regained the WWF Hardcore title.
Oh, no doubt. He hits that gore. It'll be all over with the shout, and Mike Awesome will lose the WWF Hardcore title.
Rhyno with a win over K-Kwik.
Down style, get tossed up in the mix. I got a nail again, rowdy, K-Kwik, get rowdy. I'ma move some things. They wanna see me bust a move and take it up and take it bang. I got the flesh crawling when you see me. Ladies wanna feel me. Now go ahead, wanna try me, man. I get down like it's easy. I get greasy. Low down, dirty ass, sleazy. Teasing, I be the rag on your ass. Hollering, suffering, suck the dad. I ain't fearing nobody. Make noise, let me hear you get rowdy.
The WCW Cruiserweight title is on the line in this matchup. K-Kwik to take on Billy Kidman.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Billy Kidman.
Listen to this, Al. Getting ready for her big bra and panties matchup at Invasion on pay-per-view a week from tonight. Lita's going to be right here at WWF New York this coming Wednesday night from 7 until 8 o'clock. It is the Lita home video party. Lita signing copies of her new home video. Lita, it just feels right.
Well, I don't think we have to guess where you're going to be on Wednesday night.
Of course. Look out now, Billy Kidman. This should be a tremendous match between two very charismatic young superstars, Billy Kidman and K-Kwik.
A chance for WWF to strike back and maybe get a little bit of revenge.
It wasn't a good week for the World Wrestling Federation. Last week, nice kick to the face by K-Kwik to Billy Kidman. WCW Cruiserweight title is on the line. But let's talk a little bit about the purchase of ECW. Wait a minute, K-Kwik hooks the leg, a little too much talk. Here's the cover again on Kidman, another kick out by Kidman. ECW purchased by Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, but you cannot forget about the influence of Paul Heyman. Al, what is it about Paul Heyman that would make a man like Taz, who had everything given to him here in the World Wrestling Federation, to defect to ECW? The Dudley Boys, former WWF Tag Team title holders, why would they leave what they had here to defect and follow Paul Heyman?
Well, Michael, if anybody can say from experience, it would have to be me. I worked for Paul Heyman. I worked for ECW, and I can tell you, Paul Heyman is a master manipulator. He's a pathological liar. He will say anything, do anything to get you to do what he wants.
Oh, look at that. K-Kwik in all kinds of trouble. So with that said, Paul Heyman has been referred to by JR and many other people as sort of a cult leader. He has this sort of magic that he can work over guys to get them to believe in his cause.
And he has in the past. This is not the first time that he has gotten these same people to be enlisted in his aid and to forgo opportunities like they have already. They gave up plenty of opportunities to stay totally loyal to ECW and, more importantly, to Paul Heyman.
And with this partnership between WCW and ECW represents perhaps the biggest threat ever to the World Wrestling Federation. Powerbomb by Billy Kidman. Could have K-Kwik here. And K-Kwik gets the shoulder up. I'll tell you, we are a week away from Invasion on pay-per-view. We've been talking about the status of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Al Snow, you know as well as I do that our future, the entire future of everyone, wait a minute, covered by K-Kwik, could have him though. The entire future of everyone in this entire company could rest on the shoulders of the WWF champion.
Steve Austin has to come back. He has to be the leader. Steve Austin is the World Wrestling Federation champion. So therefore, he has to be the banner carrier for the World Wrestling Federation. If Steve doesn't get it together and come back, we're all out of a job, Michael Cole, and you better start practicing Welcome to Walmart.
And look at this now. Billy Kidman up top. K-Kwik! Kidman may have him. Hook of the leg. There's one, two. He's got him here. No, K-Kwik gets the shoulder up. A week from tonight, it is ECW, WCW. 5 stars. We don't know who Shane McMahon, Paul Heyman, and Stephanie are going to pick to represent that group. Against Kane, Jericho, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, perhaps Stone Cold Steve Austin. The entire future of this company rides on what happens a week from tonight on pay-per-view. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg by K-Kwik. And think about this. Sunday Night Heat, live here in 2 weeks from WWF New York. Of course, next week we'll be at the pay-per-view in Cleveland. There may not be a Sunday Night Heat. It may not be called WWF New York. It may be WCW, ECW New York. Think about that.
Stone Cold has to get it together. He has to come back. Because, Michael, I don't know about you. I don't want to call my wife.
Kidman may have him here. Hook of the leg, and he does. Kidman retains the Cruiserweight Championship with a victory over K-Kwik. Kidman, whether you like what group he's part of or not, he was impressive. Folks, we're coming back with more Sunday Night Heat.
Styles get tossed to be in the mix. I got him yelling, get rowdy, K-Kwik, get rowdy. I'ma move some things. They wanna see me punch the move, shake it up like shake a bang. I got you scrolling with the see. Ladies wanna feel me, knuckleheads wanna try me, man. I get down nice and easy. I get greasy, low down dirty ass sleazy. Tease me, I be brash on the ass. Hollering, referee, something trash. I ain't fearing nobody. Make noise, let me hear you get rowdy!
Well, Al, I'll tell you one thing, you sure don't dance like K-Kwik.
No, I dance, people try and hold my tongue down, they think I'm having a seizure.
When you talk, they do the same thing. K-Kwik set for action.
Taking on Hurricane Helms.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance, weighing in at 215 pounds, Hurricane Helms.
So it's the WWF versus the Alliance in this one. K-Kwik against Hurricane Helms. And as I mentioned earlier, our special guest here tonight on Sunday Night Heat is Raven. And it's going to be interesting to see what Raven has to say about his defection from the World Wrestling Federation to the Alliance.
I don't know where his head is at. He's going right back to where he started from, back to Paul Heyman. He knows all of Paul Heyman's tricks, and he's going right back into the fold.
And I'm sure you're going to ask him all the hard questions as we get into an interview with Raven a little bit later on.
Just like Barbara Walters without the soft lighting and heavy makeup.
And K-Kwik doing a little juke and a jive as we start things off in this matchup against Hurricane Helms. Nice takedown by K-Kwik. Folks, we are a week away from SummerSlam, live on pay-per-view from the sold-out Compact Center in San Jose, California, the Shark Tank, where we are going to whet your appetite and get you set not only on Sunday Night Heat here tonight from WWF New York, Al Snow, but live from Chicago tomorrow on Raw, and live Thursday night from Salt Lake City for SmackDown.
Tomorrow night, yet another sold out at Chicago. How many times does that make?
I'll tell you, a number of times.
Nadia Comaneci.
Oh! A K-Kwik, nice hit underneath the chin with that big boot by K-Kwik to Hurricane Helms. Quickly into the cover. Here's the hook to the leg and a kick out.
K-Kwik almost like Nadia Comaneci with the dismount there. I wonder if he got a 10 from the judges.
I'll tell you, we know K-Kwik, a charismatic young superstar here in the World Wrestling Federation, but, well, look out now. Roll Hurricane Helms over and a kick out. Give us a little bit of background, though, on Hurricane Helms, former WCW Cruiserweight Champion. Now into the cover. Hook of the leg, and K-Kwik kicks out.
Well, Hurricane Helms is not just a former Cruiserweight champion, he's also a former Hardcore champion. And the fact that he was the fastest rising Cruiserweight champion they ever had in WCW. Only took him 4 months to achieve that level.
Oh, look at the nice suplex to K-Kwik by Hurricane Helms. Should be a high-flying matchup as we kick off Sunday Night Heat on a night where you will see Lance Storm and the Alliance defend the Intercontinental title.
1, 2.
The leg may have him.
He got out.
And K-Kwik kicks out.
And this match, Michael, I don't mean to interrupt, but this match is indicative of what the Alliance and the WWF is all about. Shane Helms, Hurricane Helms, he's doing exactly what the Alliance is trying to do. He's out there tonight trying to prove himself, trying to make a name where the big boys are.
Hurricane Helms, top rope, K-Kwik to his feet. He cuts Hurricane Helms off of the pass. And this may give K-Kwik the opportunity he needs and seeks to get back in this matchup. You know, Al, earlier on you hit a really good point about SummerSlam. It is another pivotal battle in this battle for sports entertainment supremacy between the WWF and the Alliance.
And it's taken up another level by The Rock coming back and taking on Booker T in a WCW title match.
Oh, big knockdown by K-Kwik to Hurricane Helms. And there's a right hand by K-Kwik trying to build momentum here on Sunday Night Heat.
Stone Cold Steve Austin against Kurt Angle for the WWF title. Booker T versus Rock for the WCW title.
Not to mention Rhyno versus Jericho, X-Pac, Tajiri, and more. Up over the top, Hurricane Helms. K-Kwik into the ropes. Hurricane Helms knocked down. Went for the kick.
Went for the same move.
Kick to the midsection. Hurricane Helms in trouble. K-Kwik went up top, face first. Goes Hurricane Helms, center of the mat. Here's the cover by K-Kwik.
He got it.
And chalk one up for the Alliance.
Here's your winner,
WWF picks up a win thanks to K-Kwik in this one.